Josh's demand. It's William the Garçon. And the time is breakfast time. The most important meal of the day. Well, not really actually. That was just a rumor started by people who wanted to sell you cereal. It's a fact. Look it up. But breakfast can be important. It's all about getting that healthy and balanced meal to get the energy to help start your day. You see, breakfast is all about choices. For your drink, you have coffee. It's not really a choice, actually. I mean, you're trying to start your day without coffee? What the hell's wrong with you? OJ? No thanks. Milk? More like drilk. Food? We have a wider selection. We have chocolate with sprinkles. We have crumbs, or as I like to call it, floor sweepings. Classic glazed. And if you're an old timer like me, old fashioned with chocolate. So many to choose from. Thank you. How was that, Hamilton?
I thought we agreed to not consume the donuts while we recorded.
Oh, Hamilton. You're so naive. If you'd known what old-fashioned chocolate tastes like, maybe you would have done the same thing. But don't worry. I understand, buddy. I understand. Yeah. Well, come on, Hamilton. Get in your spirit. We're playing games about donuts. Dig in. Come on, there's starving children in Alberta, you know. Some people are just ungrateful, man. Whatever. More for me. Well, I can't say I've ever heard of donut games. What are we getting into exactly? I'm a big man. Big man. Now admit when I'm wrong. I was wrong. These games aren't about donuts. These games are madness.
Donut games, contrary to popular belief, are not actually about donuts. They're actually an independent game developing company based in Sweden. They've made App Store hits such as Traffic Rush, Sunday Lawn, Rat on a Skateboard, and Jungle Crash Land. Today we're going to talk about how some of these games actually are. And to be real, for a moment I actually got pretty hooked on one of the games, which one I will not say, when I was younger. They have quite a lot of games actually. I mean, some of them are just rip-offs of already existing games, to be fair. But it's harder to be original when it comes to making mobile games, because mobile gaming is fucking garbage. Here's my sad excuse for a Flappy Bird ripoff. Now excuse me while I riddle the damn thing with ads. Oh, you don't like the ads? You can upgrade to the Pro version for $6. Hey there kids! Don't you just hate arbitrarily waiting 4 hours just to complete one task? You can complete it instantly for just $1. Your dad won't even notice it on his credit card statement. Give me your fucking money, kids! I actually think the unfortunately successful practices of mobile gaming are a huge reason why AAA titles have become greedy as hell lately. But I digress, that may be a rant for a different time. As I was saying, Donut Games has many games. If I talked about them all right now, this video would be way too long, so I'm just gonna talk about their first 5 games, and those games would be Lucky Coins, Castle Crusher, Monkey Flight, Sunday Lawn, and Jungle Crash Land. First game up is Lucky Coins, starting this thing off correctly, with some good old-fashioned gambling.
Donut games.
Ah, okay. Pleasant intro, like it so far. So it looks like this game is basically just a wacky version of Plinko. I'm just guessing based off of what they showed me in this how to play menu. Let the fun begin. Yeah, if you're not having fun, then you ain't playing the damn game correctly. Whoa, I was a bit wrong for thinking this was just gonna be Plinko. It's actually kinda cool. The gameplay is smooth and the levels are bright and vibrant and have plenty of things to look at. It's not completely engaging though, don't get me wrong. there's really little interaction in the gameplay itself. The arcade mode is just using 4 different token drops and trying to collect as many points as you can in each turn by collecting these objects by bouncing around and getting fired out of these little launchers. Donut Games has found a very convenient way to work around the whole no connection, no ads trick by putting a hideous black box in the corner of your screen if you don't pay $2 to have ads removed. Very smart thinking, guys, like it. That's all there is to arcade mode, really. Let's check out the challenges. I'm actually surprised by the amount of challenges this game has. A perfect day? Couldn't agree more. Challenges are basically a test to see if you can perform well enough to qualify for the next challenge. If you can qualify by getting the minimum points needed, you get 1 star out of 3. Perform to a higher standard, you get more stars. You get the drill. You know, not really feeling this game, honestly. It's mostly just based around luck, since there's no way to know what actually lies below you when you make your initial drop. The only control you really have over how you fare are these launchers and where you decide to drop yourself in the first place. I mean, the only challenges where I had any fun were the ones oriented around the launchers. Just for fun?
Now you see? That's exactly what those guys from high school said when they brought cocaine to my 15th birthday party. Been clean for almost a whole year now. Now, don't get me wrong, Lucky Coins. I'm not offended by your suggestion. I just find your lack of responsibility to be somewhat concerning. Fuck it.
Next up, we have Castle Smasher, which to me just looks like an Angry Birds ripoff, which kinda sucks ass because the icon makes it look like a soldier-based game. Whoa, okay, I guess it's not quite like Angry Birds as much as I thought. Alright, are you guys doing okay? I mean, you two look like you might be fine, but someone please spot this man. Oh look, there's even dudes up here. Yeah, just patiently awaiting their inevitable demise from a giant boulder being flung at them. Watch out, fellas. He's gonna get you for honor and for glory. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten. Whoa, mama, that's a lot of gold. Well, what are we waiting for? Loot and pillage, I say. Oh, that's not gold. What is that? Sandbags? Hay? Or maybe a pile of bananas? What? I mean, that makes more sense than bouncing the boulder, but what causes it to bounce and what causes it to just sink? Pure chance? Whatever, this is bullshit anyways. Is this castle destroyed enough already? I mean, just call it a day, fellas. Oh, baby! Here they come! The final battle is approaching right at the break of dawn. The final frontier. This is what you've trained for, soldiers. Now, stand your ground. Blindsided in our own arrogance for what was sure to be a day of victory, we had lost today. I mean, despite their entire castle being pretty much ruins, we still lost. It's not over till it's over, you know. Okay. I demand a promotion for the man who designed this impenetrable defense mechanism. Those archers are really just ready to fire at will, aren't they? If I wait any longer, they'll probably end up throwing out their backs. What's going on here? Is this eagle providing me some target practice?
Rubber stone.
Ah, yes, of course. Rubber stone. Gotcha. Makes sense now. Next up, we have Monkey Flight. This is actually the game that first brought my attention to donut games, so I'm eager to get some footage of the gameplay. Okay, here we are. Let's do some challenges. You can tap while in the air to use your banana powers.
Now, I've never heard of banana powers, but I assume it comes from the monkey's high consumption of bananas. Not the rate I'm eating these donuts. Maybe I can get donut powers.
This game really sets up a crazy scene as soon as you start. We got floating fruit to the right, an elephant endlessly pondering his purpose, and of course these little Einsteins of the jungle over here that are about to murder their little friend in cold blood. Now I can't say for certain what the reason might be, but if you're an observant person like me, you can probably see why I would determine this to be an act of hate. Eek! Eek! This game is pretty fun, actually. The graphics are pleasant, and you actually feel in control of your performance. And in case you were wondering, yep, the banana powers are just farts. They're just very powerful and very propelling farts. Before we move on, I'm curious to see what arcade mode looks like in this game. And that's how he will be remembered for the rest of history. All this floating fruit is making me want some of it. Hungry.
Apple fritter. So sweet, so tasty, so... Oh, fuck.
Sunday Lawn. It's one of Donut Game's most popular apps. And it's definitely the most engaging one out of all of them so far. But I find it frustrating. You're supposed to swipe the direction you want to go in, but you have to get used to swiping at least like a half second before you turn, because it's not instantly responsive. And if you don't develop that habit, you'll find yourself doing constantly what I call mowing circles. Oh, what is this? An alpha male stare down? Yeah, sorry buddy, I got a lawn to cut. Oh, so you were just waiting for me then? Yeah, you could just said something, you know. Yeah, don't mind me, kiddos. You both just relax in our tiny, two pools, while I do all the chores around here. Calm down, Charlie. Don't take it on the kids. This is exactly why Margaret left you. If it weren't for the delayed reaction time on the swipes, this game may actually be enjoyable. But guess what? It's not. And the game just becomes what it's all about. A chore. And for the sake of trying to keep myself from ripping off JonTron too much, I'll just leave it at that. Come on. That's it. I was hoping to see Charlie get flung off into the atmosphere or something. Oh well. Come here, doggy. Come get Charlie. Wait, what? What? Charlie values the lawnmower more than his own life so much, the dog will go right through him and you will only lose if it touches the mower. Just...
I need more donuts. More.
Jungle Crashland, the last one. Now, it's supposed to be Jungle Crashland or Jungle Crashland? Maybe both, whatever, let's just get on with it. Okay, so basically you play as the barefoot bandit and you destroy the jungle so you could save your irresponsible ass from crashing and dying. Well, maybe you should have checked on the fuel gauge before flying over a goddamn jungle. Twin Peaks? Oh, you know exactly where this is going. How could I resist? Oh, beautiful. Arcade mode is basically just generate levels that you need to complete consecutively to get the highest score possible. Star Pilot. Avoid the hot air balloons. Whoa, jeez! They don't even hit you how to fly this thing. What? Is there a hot air balloon festival or something? Why is this guy even trying to fly through this? First he's running out of gas while flying over a jungle, and now he's flying at the speed of fucking sound through a million hot air balloons. This pilot doesn't strike me as a very intelligent man. Give your license. I want answers. I want.
I want more donuts. Oh, Hamilton. Buddy, how many donuts did I eat last night?
If I have counted the amount accurately, you ate 12 donuts.
Oh, no! No! I was trying to lose weight for New Year's, too. I couldn't stick to my resolution. Oh, at least I did better than most people. Why, Hamilton? Why couldn't I control myself from eating all these donuts? I'll never be healthy. I'll never be healthy.
The powdered donuts being covered in cocaine probably factored. Do not feel so bad. Allow me to cheer you up with a new haiku.
Okay, I'm listening.
I remain being, broken indefinitely, but I still have worth.
Thanks, buddy. That was nice. Wait a minute. I get it now. You see, donut games, they don't just make games for fun, they make cool reminders about the darkness of everyday life for humans. Like overindulgence, greed, war, stupidity, chores, and 9/11. Never forget. You know, I used to think you were just a burdenless freeloader. And I still expect you to give me that job you promised me, but you know, I think I'm starting to enjoy your company. You have something for me. Broken screwdriver. Don't worry, I know what to do, my friend.